To bring you guys a quick post-fight thoughts video of the Sky Nicholson versus Christina Jacobs fight. This fight recently took place over in Australia. It was like at 5 in the morning when this fight took place over here in the States. Man, I was not staying up, man. The event started like at 2 or 3 or 4, somewhere around that time in the morning. I went to bed like at 3, man. I couldn't. There was no way I was staying up for another 3 hours. Or another 3, 4, 5 hours, however long this event started. If you can watch the entire event right now on replay on the zone if you want to. But anyway, this fight between Sky Nicholson and Jacobs, it was scheduled for 10 rounds. It went the whole 10 rounds, and Sky ended up winning the fight by unanimous decision. Rightfully so. I thought she boxed a very good fight. I gave her pretty much every single round. I don't know how the other two judges gave 1 and 2 rounds to Christina Jacobs, but they did. Maybe there was just couple rounds where she was just moving way too much. But basically, as you guys can tell by the title, the judges had it 100 to 89, 99 90, 98 91, all in favor of Sky. She was also able to score a knockdown in the fourth round, if I remember correctly. Caught Christina Jacobs coming in with the right hook, and it happened really fast too. It's more of like a flash knockdown. But I expected Sky to finally get like a TKO knockout win, but it looks like she won't be getting one of those anytime soon. Looks like she's pretty comfortable just cruising to win by decision, winning on points, just scoring, using the jab. She tends to put her hands down, which lures the opponent to come forward. That could be dangerous sometime down the line, fighting a more experienced and more powerful puncher. But right now, it works. Her style works for fighting fighters like Christina Jacobs. But eventually, she will have to step up against a big name, and hopefully that will be, well, is she being rushed a little bit too much? Because this was her first 10 rounder. Um, Maybe by the end of next year, depending on how busy she is for the next 6 months or so. I think she'll be ready against a top contender. But so far, she's getting the job done, getting the wins. And with this win, she improves to 5-0. First fight in her home country of Australia. And yeah, just keep winning fight after fight. And I'm sure the big fights will come. And as for Christina Jacobs suffers her fourth loss in her pro career. Going to this fight, I mean, you could just tell by the way she fights going into it that she was gonna lose this fight. And she pretty much did the same thing round after round, moving forward. Um, she was there to get hit, and the matchmakers knew that. Obviously, they weren't gonna put somebody as tough in front of Nicholson for her homecoming debut. So so yeah, eventually I think Sky will fight somebody good. It's just a matter of time. Just keep winning fight after fight. I mean, she just literally just turned pro, so there's no rush. I think Matchroom will be taking their time, giving her at least maybe a year to get used to the pros and eventually getting there against a big name. Or at least that's a hope, right? I mean, she has a decent following over in Australia, decent following over in the UK. So we're trying to turn her into a star, right? I mean, she does have the face, she has the looks, she has the personality to do it, and the skills in the sport of boxing to definitely be a star. Just win the fights. Just win the fights. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for listening and watching. And like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.